That's the real
My
question.
cat is fucking going spaz. Do what?
It really is the real question, isn't it? How did it get on upside down?
I don't know, dude. It's been on my head this whole time. It's fixed.
Fixed it?
We're good.
All good? All good in the hood?
Crisis avoided.
Avoided?
Averted? Averted like I averted your mom last week, bruh.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Someone's got the batteries put in them. You guess who by the end of it? Who has the batteries today?
Me.
Okay, you ruined the surprise. Well, guess I gotta end now. Bye, everybody. Anyways, as you can tell, there is literally no format to how we started this today.
Fuck formats. It's called breaking the law. Breaking the law.
Breaking the law. I did have an interesting music thing to talk about, though. So, you know who Falling in Reverse is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They made their own cover of Last Resort by Papa Roach. And guess what? It sucks. Really bad.
Bro, you need to fucking put that shit up in the middle of the song right now.
What?
Bring that shit up and let us judge.
Let y'all be the judge?
Let us judge. Let us judge.
Let me get hit by the Twitch DMCA gods. Now that we're 20 minutes into trying to get this to work, here is the bad cover of Last Resort by Falling in Reverse. But you can see what I mean when my brother says it's the Christmas version. Oh, the auto-tune.
I kinda enjoy it.
I just think it's too slow. Like, I get it, say stripped down version of it, but like...
It's like, but to me, it's like the sorrowful instead of like you've gone through the rage already. That was Papa Roach. Papa Roach was like, right? Now this side is like, holy shit, my world is fucking falling on me, and I can't fucking breathe, and I just want to give up. I like it. Like, I see what you're saying, but I see what he's trying to do, is what I'm saying. And for me, my opinion is that it fucking kind of hits me. Like, I've been where he's trying to portray, and it feels exactly like this video. Like, I understand what you're saying, babes. If I'm looking at it through your eyes, I can see that 100%. But I feel like it shouldn't have been performed by his voice. It should have been performed like this by like Evanescence or something.
That too. It's because it's Ronnie Radke. Maybe if it was someone different, like bring some other like early 2000s or late 2010 or some other metalcore or alternative artist to do it. Don't do Ronnie Radke, you know?
But like I said, I get where he's coming from. I don't like him because he's a woman beater.
There's plenty of
But
reasons to not like Ronnie, but yeah.
But in this instance, I actually kind of like it, which is weird because I shouldn't like it, but I do.
Yeah.
And by the way, Escape the Fate, the old Escape the Fate, yes. Do what?
Never listened to Escape the Fate, so I have no comment.
What? Okay, hold up.
So, well,
I'm gonna screen share now.
Gotta remember, I didn't start listening to metalcore until I was 18 years old. Like, on my own, I didn't start. My first like hair metal or early 2000s, like what most people consider dad rock, like, I didn't start listening to stuff outside of that until I started listening to Avatar. So, and that was in 2016.
But that's Escape the Fate. Old Escape the Fate.
Old. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's why I will never consider myself even a late to the party emo, because it's not really my vibe. Like, fucking
Like
love.
Asking Alexandria, Bullet for My Valentine.
Yeah, Bullet for My Valentine and like
Escape the Fate.
give me Black Veil Brides all day. But
yeah, Black Veil Brides, Icon for Hire. That was like my queen shit right there. I loved Icon for Hire. You ever heard them?
I've heard of them. I don't think I've been directly shown Icon for Hire.
But no, fucking Icon for Hire, and it was Blink 181 or Blink
182.
Oh my god. Yes, Blink 182. I was trying to say Sum 51 and Blink 182 at the same time, and it came out Blink 52.
There's a joke. There's a joke
Sum
to be
51.
Made there of I'm so old. I remember when it was Blink 181.
Green Day. 21 Guns, bro. That was the shit to listen to as you're like fucking like, my life sucks, man. My mom won't let me go to my party. Like, and I'm failing classes.
Just listening to your early 2000s pop punk. Just, I'm so sad. I'm so mad at the world. I'm so depressed.
Hey, in my defense, I was also listening to OTEP. I was listening to OTEP and Slipknot. Those were my top two bands with the bands that I just listed. Like, that whole right there and Evanescence, like, was on repeat. That sums up my entire mood for my entire teenage years.
Just Slipknot.
Was in one hand, I'm like, do what?
I was just being like, that's my entire mood right there. Slipknot and Evanescence. Quite.
Bro, that was like a whole vibe for like 2 years for me. Was nothing but them two. And then I started slowly adding variety, like I Set to Kill, Icon for Hire.
The shit.
But it was either, oh, my life's so horrible and I'm bullied and I shouldn't give up, but I really want to give up because life sucks. And then the other side's like, so they say I killed a man, so they say I took his head, so they say he was discouraged.
People equal shit.
And it's like creepy as fuck. Like, that's why I muted myself right after I took that drink of soda. I was like, mute, because I thought it was going to be like one of those big ass burps. No, it was one of those burps that came in like sections.
You're just like,
like you have the first half, And it was like, oh, that's a good release. And then you're like, okay, I'm good. Oh shit, I'm not good. It's coming. It's coming. Fucking game.
That's what she said.
I didn't make the pervy joke this time.
Yeah, but you know what you were doing. That's definitely not being clipped and taken out of context later.
Listen, I have nothing.
You have... There is nothing. Nothing at all. Just like today's podcast, it just has zero.
I wonder what...
There's nothing. It's just us shenaniganizing.
I wonder what's going on through her mind. Nothing.
Yep, this one's being edited down significantly. Oh my lord.
Okay, my grippy socks are on, so I can continue to be crazy.
Now you have the badge of honor for the craziness.
I will grippy you to death. I should like wear these more often. They're so comfy on the toesies though. And they don't squeak on this floor in here. Oh, they do.
I was gonna say, I can fucking hear the squeak. What are you talking about?
They do.
They squeak.
I got them to squeak just right. Just right.
Squeakies.
There's gonna be so much editing out.
It's so much. But, and other music news outside
It'll be like 10 seconds here.
Hey, 10 seconds is all I need. Anywho, in other music news, I went to a concert on... You what? Don't interrupt me.
Nothing.
So, I went to a concert on Monday, which is why we did the last recording on a Sunday, but this is going to be posted a week after, because reasons. Anyways, I think Randa's collected herself. Nope. You good?
I'm good.
You're good.
Slightly.
Okay.
No.
Well,
No.
you're gonna drink again. So
Yeah. No.
you're making it worse. Anyways, as I was saying, so Brand of Sacrifice is going to be having new music coming out soon on the 13th, which today for us is in the future. For when this comes up will be in the past. And I got to see it performed live. I think it was the 4th.
Yeah, it was the 4th.
Yeah, on the 4th I got to see it performed
Yeah,
live.
it was the 4th.
Yeah. It's a very good Brand of Sacrifice song, very on par with what they do, very intense, and their vocalist makes a lot of gnarly sounds with his mouth. Yep, got this after I saw him live, and I was going to wear the shirt that I bought, but I didn't think we were going to be going live tonight, so I didn't put it on, and here we are. It's not like you could see it anyways with the new setup, so...
Listen.
I can go grab it and show it, though.
Yeah, true.
I'll be right back. Entertain.
Yes, go grab it. I'm actually looking at Reddits right now, trying to see if I can find the next creepy thing.
It's Darth Vader fighting an alien. From the movie Alien. How cool is that?
Fuck yeah. That is fucking cool, dude.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be wearing this shirt too often because I do not want the art on this to fade. Versus the other Brand of Sacrifice shirt, I basically wear that shirt
Yeah.
every week. So it's, and I bought that back in February. Yeah, back in February, the last time I saw them live, and that shirt has faded as all fuck.
Satan, why are you behind my computer?
Oh, I forgot. That's what you call your cat.
Oh, you just had wax all over your tail, dude.
What?
Dude.
Did the cat get into a candle?
This is why you need to stay off my table, bro. Oh, no, my hot wax burner.
Oh.
This is like the fourth time she's gotten hot wax. She's gotten hot wax all over herself. And she got it all on her fucking tail. Like,
Cats.
come here. Come here, Satan. Like, I don't know if you can see that.
Not really. No.
But Satan got fucking hot wax all over her because I tried to pick her up, move her out from behind my computer, and her tail dipped into the hot wax burner. And then it's drizzled all over my shit. Oh well, it washes out.
Or
It
is
washed out of my shorts because I got some on my shorts.
But those are your shorts. These are different clothes.
Same material.
I was being a smartass. Better than being a
Oh,
dumbass.
my bad.
What was that? You broke
This
up a
is
little bit.
exactly why I call my cat Satan.
You saying
Oh,
don't get
I
cats?
said don't get cats. They're Satan.
You hear that, Prove? Don't get cats. She's got 4.
They are Satan. That is. Okay, listen. My cat is Satan. Okay, so therefore all cats are fucking Satan.
And
she's
therefore,
Satan.
you should not
She
get
did kill a
cats.
mouse today, and she brought it to me like.
Well, at least she's good for something.
Yeah, she killed a mouse today and like left it, and I went to pick it up, and it was so fucking warm. And while it was so fucking warm, like she had the fur ripped away, where like through the skin you could still see like everything, and I'm like, like excuse me, I have no issue. I have no issue with dead things, okay? But for some reason, in this moment, I'm just like,
You need to stop drinking the carbonated drink, my friend. But
Anyways, I'm just like, and threw it away. And then she's like, Mom, I did a good job, didn't I? Didn't I, Mom? I did a good job. I'm like, yes, you did a good job. Here's some tuna.
here's some tuna now. Never leave the mice on the floor again.
I'm researching the next creepy thing to talk about.
Just doing
I
that.
didn't fucking plan for tomorrow. Doing that thing that I'm always doing that drives you nuts, where I multitask.
Have I said it drives me nuts? I don't think I have. I don't. It really doesn't, though.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Eh.
Yeah, but we're also streaming. But I'm also asking, like, is there like creepy shit that others would like to hear? Like, is there anything like you think would be interesting?
Trying to think if there was anything that I really saw recently. I haven't really seen anything like in the real world that's creepy. I've seen a horror movie recently. We could talk about that.
Yeah, but I haven't seen that horror movie yet. But then again, I also really don't give a shit for that one. That one, like, it was burnt out after 5.
The Evil Dead movies?
I don't care for Evil Dead.
Well, then you wouldn't care for Evil Dead Rise just as much as I didn't, because I don't know if it was the movie or the fact that the airplane that I was watching it on had the streaming quality was
I don't know.
144p. I watched this movie in 144p on a screen that was this big, and it looked awful. And the movie itself wasn't scary. It wasn't scary at all. There were a few moments that made me cringe, but it's because like there's a scene where someone takes a shard of glass and puts it through somebody's hand. There and bone breaking scenes always get me.
For me, it's like the tongue and the eyeballs that get me.
I think there's an eyeball scene in this movie and a. No, I don't think there's a scene where someone gets their tongue removed. But like that's not even scary. That's stuff that makes you cringe. That's like why you. That's if I wanted to cringe at watching a movie because it's gross and disgusting and stuff like that, I'd watch the Saw movies.
See, I don't know, man. I don't really have much of an input to put into that.
Well, you haven't seen the movie, so don't expect too much input.
What the fuck?
What are you looking at that's making you make that face and saying, what the fuck?
Okay, so I'm on Reddit, and it's like creepy history facts. And this person's like, in the past, people used mummies for everything from medicine to colors to paint with. There was even a tonic to drink that had ground up mummies as part of the ingredients. As for painting, the color was called mummy brown. It became in such high demand that in some instances the remains of executed criminals were mummified and used to the demand of artists.
Yeah. Like, I knew that they did that. I did not know that they called it Mummy Brown. That's.
Yeah, so fun. Somebody else said on top of that, a lot of artists initially didn't realize Mummy Brown was actually made from mummies and thought it was just the name. When it became common knowledge it was made from real mummies, it became kind of a hot topic in the art, with many artists deciding to boycott the pigment and some even burying their mummy brown paints in an effort to return a modicum of respect to the people whose corpses they'd been using as art supplies.
Chocolate covered cadaver.
Don't get me started on that again. Yes, I would like Mummy Brown, please. What? Okay, I gotta look this up now. This is why it takes me so long to get you a fucking article that I like.
Because you gotta.
This is my process.
You gotta dig into it. We are watching the process live, in real time, with commentary.
Yes. Yes. Except for this is the commentary I would still be giving on my own.
Mm-hmm. Like, when you would be presenting this to me, this is the exact comments you would be making.
Yes. Okay, guys, look at this fucking Mummy Brown.
I mean, I guarantee you there's ways to get that brown naturally. Like, just add enough blues, greens, and yellows and you can get that brown.
Oh yeah.
But it looks a little bit more on the red
Oh
side.
yeah, but it was popular in Europe during the 16th century. The rich brown color was made from grinding up Egyptian mummies, both human and feline. It was prized for its transparency and was used for painting shadows, glazing, and flesh tones in both oil and watercolor works of art. In the 19th century, it became a favorite shade of the pre-Raphaelites. A group of young artists who rejected the classic art then defined as the style of Renaissance painters Raphael in favor of realism and natural subjects. While we do not know precisely which paintings from the period were created using Mummy Brown, artists Eugene Delacroix, Sir Williams
Delacroix.
Bleachy, and Edward Burne-Jones are record as having purchased it. It has often been suggested that Martin drawing interior of a kitchen uses the pigment. It stopped being produced in the 20th century. Dude, that means it stopped being produced when we were little.
20th
What?
century is 1901 to 1999. That's the 20th century. We're technically
Yeah,
in the
I was
21st.
like 3.
I wasn't.
1999.
Yeah, 1999. I was born in 1999, and I existed for 7 days in the year of 1999. I wasn't even walking yet.
True. True, never mind. So they literally stopped producing this while I was alive.
Does it give an exact year?
So they barely stopped producing this, like, no. It just says in the 20th century.
I'm looking this up. 1964.
The paint stopped being produced in the 20th century.
I just looked it up.
Okay, never mind. My grandparents were.
Yeah. Via the Harvard Art Museums. By the end of the 19th century, the pigment fell from popularity because of bad press, its material instability, and difficulty in obtaining mummies. C. Robertson discontinued Mummy Brown in 1964. So, yeah. 1964 was when it was
So our grandparents were born.
Yep. Hydration.
That's still like kind of creepy. That's some creepy pasta shit.
Could you imagine having a painting in your
Do
house
what?
made out of a dead person?
I would love it.
You would love to have a painting of it made with dead people. I
Yeah.
feel like that's the easiest way to get haunted.
No. Dude, that's a piece of fucking art history. And not only that, but we already discussed this, okay? You can't be creeped out by that because I want to be cremated and then painted into a piece of artwork.
Oh, right. I completely forgot that we're gonna make Randa into Mummy Brown, everybody.
Yeah. Like, I want my ashes mixed up in the paint to paint a thing. Hold on. I have it written down. It was the same night that I came up with the I'd much rather be in a desert where you were fertilized in an area with nothing but bullshit and I survived in a world that was dry or some shit like that. I can't remember. Oh, Rikers Island. I never did that one.
Oh, you have a topic.
That one was some fucked up shit. Kind of. I needed to do more research. Bro, what fucking shit do I be going through? I'm trying to find this random... This is why I hate writing shit on pieces of paper. Oh, here's a pretty raven I drew. This is just gonna be Randa's show and tell of what's in her desk.
Fuck. Do we want to start doing... Just both of us start doing show and tell. What do we got on or in or around our desk? Let's see. I have so many magic
Yes,
cards.
because we have like...
And then got my folder here of D&D stuff. Is there anything worth showing in here?
Oh, here it is. Found it.
found it.
I told you it was on a random piece of paper. Okay, so what it actually was take my ashes to paint the sunrise. So I never leave your eyes because I'll never leave your side. Even when I die, if anyone said I did, that'd be a lie.
And like you should, with the painting, you should have that and like blown up on the back of it.
Yes. Just keep this piece of paper till the day I die and like let like age naturally like age it,
Mm-hmm.
and then like tape this to the back of the canvas. My heart, it's so happy right now.
Find that and put it in a place
I'm
that.
so happy to be somebody's. Do what?
I was gonna say, take that and put it somewhere where you're not gonna forget that it is. Like no matter what happens, it won't be lost.
In my desk. In my desk.
Where it was before.
I didn't lose it. I knew where it was at, kinda.
You knew the general vicinity. It's just like all the random notes I have. They're just everywhere. What is even this note?
No, fucking. I'm just excited to be painted like a mummy. Be an art piece of art in the 16th century. Puts a true definition of paint me like a French girl.
Paint me like one of your French girls. Takes you, puts you in a blender. All right.
Chocolate covered cadaver! Oh my god! Ooh, the smoothie is so good. What's your secret ingredient? Oh yeah, there's a little bit of Miranda in there. Could you imagine if like somebody used your ashes, well, like after you died and stuff, and this person that they knew you didn't like blended up a little bit of your ashes and let that person drink it and then go, oh yeah, you drank from your arch enemy's ashes?
I mean, that sounds metal as fuck. kind of
like, bro.
Kind of a flip on the drink of the skull of your enemies. Instead, your enemy is turned into a smoothie and you just drank it.
Bro, like... Yeah, but in today's day and age, it's more of an insult for you to drink the blood of your enemy. Whereas back when blood of your enemy was a saying, it was actually a sign of power. So, like, it'd be like the 21st century drinking the blood of thy enemy.
You gave me a gross idea, and it kind of fits with two of the things that we're talking about, because it's both painting and then talking about making someone drink something. Is so I'm sure you're aware of period painting, right?
Yes.
Put that
yes.
as smoothie.
I don't know where you're going with this, but I am. Is my enemy drinking my period blood? Is that what you're saying?
This is kind of where I'm going. Here you go.
At this point, everybody's like, yeah, nope, we're done. You guys are fucking canceled. Fucking canceled.
Brings
Drinking
a whole new
thy
term
blood
to
of...
Bloody Mary.
Oh my god.
Now what? What are you oh my godding now?
In World War I, there was a Hungarian man that said he was stocking up on oil and was sent off to war. His town people needed it and opened up the cans to find several dead women in there. Apparently, he also tried to suck their blood, and he was never seen again. Edit. Holy crap. thanks for all the upvotes. I should also mention the guy's name was Bella Kiss, and I'll put a link to the Wikipedia info if you want.
Not fucking editors. Don't come back and edit your message to be like, thanks, thank you for all my upvotes. Just post your update and move on. That's why I left.
Apparently they're close to making a Netflix limited series about it.
Wonder when that's gonna come out.
Apparently, Cleopatra was the product of four consecutive generations of brother sister marriages, and then proceeded to marry two brothers and her own son.
Royal families were fucked up.
Yeah, they're fucky. So there was apparently the Leatherman was an individual who would walk the same 360-mile route between the Hudson and Connecticut River approximately every 30 days for 30 years. He was named Leatherman because he had the hand-sewn leather clothes he wore, and the fact that he never spoke to anyone other than shopkeepers for supplies and would never divulge anything about his past. He is believed to be French or Cubicos because a French Bible was found on him when he died. When his grave was recently exhumed to test his DNA, no remains were found.
Someone did some grave robbing. Alright, because there are actual pictures of him. I forgot about that. I was like, I couldn't remember if there were pictures of him, but there are.
He's low-key creepy looking.
Just a bit.
He ultimately died from cancer of the mouth due to use of tobacco. His body was found on March 24th, 1889, in his Sawmill Woods cave on the farm of George Dell in the town of Mount Pleasant, New York, near Oising.
I like how the way that his Wikipedia page is set up, it's Leatherman, parentheses, vagabond. So it's like his name and then his character's class.
Right? Winchester is no stranger to urban legends and ghost stories and mayhem and murder, but few incidences are as inexplicable or oddly wholesome as the true history of the Leatherman, a nameless wanderer who circled Westchester and Fairfield counties in an unbelievable 365-mile loop while living in local caves. Most likely born sometime around 1839, the individual known as the Leatherman was first spotted around 1857, wandering between the Connecticut and Hudson River, dressed head to toe in heavy handmade leather suit of slack, shirt, cuff, jacket, scarf, hat, and even boots, weighing approximately 60 pounds. Despite his gruffy appearance and wardrobe, like something out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, locals quickly determined the Leatherman to not be only harmless but quite gentle. A Burlington Free Press article from April 17, 1870 notes the leather clad man rarely spoke, usually only in monosyllables or grunts or gestures, but capable of some broken English. However, he was apparently fluent in French and kept a French prayer book among his few worldly possessions. Rumors circulated that he was originally from Picardy, France, or somewhere in French Canada. Declining meat on Fridays, it was presumed that he was Roman Catholic. That's
Huh.
actually kind of cool. That's not creepy.
I mean, people like to try to frame it creepy because it's like, who is this man? What was his purpose in this world? What was he doing? But it's just like, it just sounds like a dude existing, surviving off the fat of the land type deal.
Apparently, Pearl Jam's lesser known uh, is called Leatherman and was written by that about this guy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Um, yeah, so apparently part of the lyrics is walking every month. He doesn't talk, just likes to walk. Tell him where to go. His clothes hand sewn, they're leather. He carries a book, just one French Bible from town to town for his survival. He died and they went to exhume him. Can't find the leather man. He walked from the Hudson to Connecticut. Can't find the leather man. Can't find the leather man. Huh. That's kind of cool.
Honestly, just listening to that story again, because it's been a long time since I've heard about the Leatherman, it honestly just seems like he was a Frenchman, like, in the States that didn't know English, so that's why he didn't communicate very well, because it's a language that was extremely foreign to him, and then he wasn't properly taught, hence the brokenness in it. And also because of that fact,
Yeah.
it's not like he could just exist normally. Kind of just had to survive all on his own.
He was like the original fucking loner that had like nothing because of the fact that he couldn't like communicate with the outside world because he was French. And who knows, maybe he was walking trying to find his way back to Canada and like just kept getting turned around.
Maybe. Could also be that he kind of gave up on trying to find his way back and was just like, oh, I just kind of exist here now. These are the two places that I know for a fact are there, so I might as well just travel between these two places. You know what I need to do that I've honestly been putting off for a good long while?
What?
Is I need to listen to Atreyu so I can make that Atreyu or Betreyu game. That I've been sitting
You
on
really
since the fucking
need
beginning.
to, dude.
We've been doing metalcore eyesore basically just every time.
You really fucking need to.
It's either been metalcore
Yeah,
eyesore
but
or Ice Nine
like,
Kills.
if you do Atreyu, like, I'm pretty sure I'd fucking rock the fuck out of that because I know all of their songs front to back. That was my shit whenever I was like 9 years old. It was like my Hannah Montana to most girls. It was Atreyu 100%.
Instead of this young teenage girl, it's these 20-year-old dudes playing metalcore.
I legit cried when they broke up. Like, legit. I cried like a boy broke up with me.
I wouldn't blame you, honestly. I mean, like...
And then when they got together, I was so happy. And then when I heard their new music, I'm like, you could have stayed dead.
You could have just not made new music.
You could have stayed irrelevant.
Just out of the limelight. But here's the thing. Had they stayed broken up, I wouldn't have gotten to see them live and gotten to hold that over your head.
I still want to punch you in the face for it.
Even worse is the fact that I got to see Black Veil Brides and Motionless in White in that show.
I still want to punch you in the face for it.
It's gonna be a bitch to edit this one.
True.
So, yeah, I'm gonna edit this one and then edit probably close to an hour off of it. Maybe an hour and a half.
Only 30 minutes of decent content, but what
it's,
else?
it's okay. It's more likely to get watched if it's only 30 minutes. An hour, it's hard to watch an hour. 30 minutes, on the other hand, I don't know. I'm more likely to watch a video if it's an hour long than if it's only 30 minutes. But then again, watch. I'm putting it
Same.
on in the background. Yeah, just fucking deletes
Add
it.
its entire stream to nothing.
This is the only section that's gonna see the YouTube video. Is just edit stream to nothing.
Alright, that works.
Alright,
well, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright. Go get good sleep.
And you too, Pervy. And you too.
And you.
Too.
And you. And you. And you. And bye-bye.